Away we go in game 4, and Altuve aggressive down the left field line, and a fair ball to start the game on the first pitch. Jimenez digs it out, and it's a 2-bagger on pitch number 1. Altuve, his 3rd hit of this ALDS, and they filled it out pretty nicely for an afternoon game. The 1-2 is way down and missed. 2 away.
99.
Series. There's a 1-2. The velocity was there. To the bottom of the first we go. There is Lance McCullers Jr. against Tim Anderson. First offering. And he goes after the first pitch. A fly ball out to center, carrying well, but Jake Myers is there. And 1 pitch, 1 out for Lance McCullers Jr.
Horizontal break in it that hitters aren't used to seeing anything like that.
Moncada flips it to the left side and down for a base hit. And he's aboard with 1 away here in the first. Abreu, more RBIs than anybody in baseball in the American League the last 3 years. Went to the fastball and missed it low. It is a ball, and it's ball 4. 2-out base runner. He's added the slider this year. There it is, another breaking ball, and he gets Grandal to end the inning and leave 2 men stranded.
Too, so he's mixing all 3 of those in for strikes. That could be tough.
Correa golfs one into left field. Jimenez typically plays deep, so there's a lot of green grass for that ball to find. And Carlos Correa is aboard with a leadoff single. Back-to-back innings, the Astros have put the leadoff man on base. First appearance against Carlos Rodon. He swings at the first offering and flies it out to right.
Good meeting.
There's Garcia to put the inning away. Leadoff man has been on base for Houston both times. They've both been stranded.
They try to eat every 3 or 4 holes in golf. And
Gavin Sheets lifts one in the air, deep center field, back towards the wall. Myers leaps. It's out of here. White Sox take the lead here in game 4. First career playoff home run for Gavin Sheets. It's 1-0 Chicago, but the concern is with Jake Myers, who went all the way to the wall to try to make the play on that ball, and he is down and being checked on by Brantley and Tucker. Gavin Sheets, who hit 11 home runs in his rookie campaign, gets his first of the playoffs, but the check is on Myers right now from the training staff.
I never wanted to come out of a game.
Garcia chases one out of the zone. Good pitch from McCullers to get the second out of the inning. His second strikeout.
Nasty changeup working right off those sliders that you're seeing.
It all evens out in the wash. Payoff pitch. That's just what they tell you pitchers anytime you get a call against you. You go, oh, it'll all even out eventually. They just want to calm you down more than anything else. Sox trying to extend their season and series to a game 5. Anderson goes down swinging. Another good breaking ball from Lance McCullers Jr. Myers got hurt earlier in this inning on the home run.
I the changeup more than I like the big curveball after 4 straight heaters.
Another 0-2. Throws him with the breaking ball at the knees. Third strikeout for Rodon, 1 away.
AJ, you can use that against him sometimes.
Oof. Got a piece. Of course, the fans here in Chicago will appreciate that. Altuve goes. A strike, and Grandal could not unload the throw. Altuve has the second Houston steal of this series. He was 5 for 8 during the regular season. Here it comes. Fastball just missed outside. A 2-out walk issued by Rodon. Bregman's aboard, and that will bring up Alvarez.
Get a little tired, just execute it.
This down and away, and that will load the bases. 0-2. Correa to left field. That will get down for a base hit. Altuve and Bregman will score, and the Astros take the lead. Correa with a 2-run double in the 3rd. The payoff pitch. On the ground, sliding, stopped by Abreu. The flip to Kopech, out at first base, and the inning is over.
What a play.
In the game of the 2nd inning, your center fielder, Jake Myers, running into the outfield. We saw him leave the game. What do you know about his condition, and what did he tell you about wanting to stay in the game?
Bouncing ball to the left side, charging is Correa, had the backhand. You're not going to get the speedy Robert on a slowly developing play, and Robert is aboard. I love about playoff baseball. Anybody can be a hero at any time. 2-2 to Abreu. On the ground, could be two. Correa to Altuve to Gurriel. Abreu ends the inning with a 6-4-3 double play, and McCullers gets that key ground ball. 2-1 Astros to the fourth. Obviously, these two managers know each other very well. Tucker laces another one to left field. This guy is rock solid right now at the plate. His 5th hit of the ALDS, and he's aboard once again for the Astros. 3 times in 4 innings they've had the leadoff man on base. A lot of different spots if need be. Tucker goes, swing and a miss, and Grandal cannot unload the throw.
You got to throw that if you're Yasmani Grandal.
Was on Grandal in this series. Tucker takes off for third, and he's going to steal third. Kyle Tucker doing it all right now.
That's on Kopech.
Infield still in on this 2-2. Hard hit ball, and Maldonado's first hit of the series extends the Astros lead in Game 4.
And that's why you don't bunt right there.
That was a rocket from Martin Maldonado.
And not the base hit to left.
Altuve swings first pitch and loops it into right field.
The story of that run was forgetting about your runner on first base and second base, allowing those 2 stolen bases. That is a huge thing. And we said yesterday.
And Brantley goes down swinging. Tough pitches from Crochet, and there are 2 away. His heavier fastball at the beginning of the year. The slider became more of a weapon. Bregman sends one to the gap in left center field, and that's going to get down and roll all the way to the wall. 2 runs will score. It was Correa earlier. It is Bregman here, and the Astros have a 5-1 lead.
Timeout.
I said bottom of the zone, AJ.
I said don't pitch to him.
Exhausting, on these pitchers.
Alvarez goes down swinging. Off-speed delivery again from Crochet. But a big inning again. A crooked number for Houston. They put 3 more on the board in the 4th. The Maldonado RBI, his first hit of the series. Bregman drove in 2. It's 5-1 to the bottom of the 4th.
Right there, you're just making pitch after pitch, keeping it simple.
Grandal past the shift and into right field for a base hit. His 2nd hit of the series, the home run in Game 3. Now the single to start off the bottom of the 4th here in Game 4.
Kopech.
And a lengthy guy in Kopech. Jimenez on the ground, hard hit. Altuve, Correa, Gurriel, they do it again. A 2nd double play behind McCullers in back-to-back innings, and there are 2 away. The bases are clear.
Now I understand.
Hitters count for Sheets. A 3-1 is lifted deep to right field towards the corner, and that ball is down. Gavin Sheets with a double. Holt, the 71-year-old season ticket holder. And it's a walk to Garcia. So down 0-2 in the count. A walk to Garcia, and now a 1-2 to Hernandez. In there, and called strike 3 at 95 miles an hour from McCullers. Traffic in that inning for the White Sox, but McCullers gets out of it. 0-2 on Tucker from Tepera. Looped out to left. Jimenez playing deep, charging in, makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Astros in the 5th. We're halfway through Game 4. Top of the White Sox order coming up, down 4 in Game 4. Garcia to Anderson again, and it's in play off of the glove of Anderson. Altuve has to hurry. The lunge by Gurriel, and they get Anderson on a lengthy double-digit pitch at bat.
Big part of winning there is controlling that crowd. Keep them in their seats.
Big strikeout from Garcia in a 1-2-3 5th inning out of the bullpen. Astros maintain the lead as we head to the 6th in Game 4. Wing spray painted on a wall somewhere.
The big fountain, right?
2-2. Towards left center field. Robert is unable to get there. And McCormick off the bench with his first hit of Game 4. Up the first base line. Good bunt put down by Maldonado. Abreu will have to toss to Hernandez covering. The sacrifice moves McCormick into scoring position with 1 out, and the top of the order for Houston coming up. To Yordan Alvarez, and a couple of inherited runners scored. Brantley with a base hit against the left-hander. Around third, McCormick. He will score to add some insurance for the Astros here in the 6th. It's 6-1.
Every out they get closer, they lock in more and more.
Good pitch by Bummer to get the strikeout of Bregman and end the inning. One across, though, for Houston. They add on, and they've got a 5-run advantage to the bottom of the 6th. I think in that regard, your Cardinals team's Waino and your White Sox team, AJ, very similar in that regard. Maton comes out of the pen and throws a 1-2-3-6 through the middle of the White Sox order to the 7th.
I'm telling you, might be the best of all of them when he's healthy.
Well,
free agent
though. Will they bring him back?
That's a good point.
Saw the same guys on the same roster in the same uniform year after year after year, and eventually they go around to win. Bummer trying to make the play. He'll have none as Gurriel reaches on the slow roller.
And who knows? This game is not over yet, right?
Sure.
Like, who knows? They could hit like 47 home runs in 12 days.
Yeah.
So
McCormick goes down swinging. Bummer works through the majority of that middle of the order of the Astros. White Sox trying to stay in it. It's stretch time in Game 4. Swings and misses on the breaking ball. 2 up and 2 down here in the 7th.
Second at bat, they went fastball in, fastball in, fastball up.
Into right field for a base hit. Hernandez
fastball in, fastball in, fastball again. So Correa's thinking back to his first at bat, saying,
towards Correa on a bounce, race to second, and the inning is over. Stanek comes on, gets the out. We head to the 8th inning in Game 4.
things are just different sometimes with those guys.
Altuve to short. Anderson with a nice glove play. Tough throw. Abreu cannot pick it out. And Altuve is hustling for second. Abreu slid to his backside and fired. And Altuve will take the extra base. There's a 1-0. Smothered by Grandal. Altuve took off. Right on cue, AJ. You called for it.
Well, that wasn't a stolen base, but he was hyper aggressive on the ball in the dirt the pitch before.
Chopper back up the middle, and another base hit for Brantley. Another one to score, Altuve.
Another huge add-on run right there.
Yep. 2-2. 3-2. Runner goes, and Michael Brantley lifts a base. Had just one attempt all year during the regular season and stole the bag.
Been relentless.
3-2 again. And he loses Alvarez. Kimbrel had worked himself back into the count, but Alvarez will take the walk. It's in location on Lake Street. Here's Correa, bouncing ball to Anderson. Try to put away the inning. Good throw to first in time. 2, 3, and 4 for the White Sox coming up. Led off by Yoan Moncada. Behind him a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What year was that?
Oh, no. Well, we talked about this already, and you mentioned it, Waino. Tony La Russa does not like it when you're throwing up and in. Abreu has dealt with this all year. Trip for Yasmani. Chopper hit to the right side into the shift. Correa will lob it to first base to close out. A long 8th inning. A little eventful in Game 2 and struck out a pair as well. First pitch swinging. Yuli Gurriel, and he'll dump it down into left field for a base hit. Gurriel with back-to-back hits in the 7th and 9th. Just, you know.
It's weird how much higher your seat is.
A walk to McCormick. 2 on 1 out here in the 9th inning against Hendricks. 7-1 game. There's 29 upset teams come the first, second week in November. Big strikeout of Maldonado at 100 from Hendricks. And there are 2 away.
And all the way through that 162 to get there, that takes a lot out of you.
Altuve hammers one to left. That might be the exclamation point of the series. First home run of the set for Altuve. That one felt a little deeper.
Or 2 out RBIs. 2 out lightning from the Houston Astros. It's been the story of the series. Hendricks tried to throw a first pitch heater. We talked about his first at bat. Be careful first pitch. Hendricks throws one, and Altuve hits it really far to left field.
That is career playoff home run number 19. He has just tied George Springer, his old teammate, for the most playoff home runs in Houston Astros history. And now he has worked into a tie for 4th all-time. So he's tied Springer. Pujols has 19. He started the other night for the Dodgers. Ramirez, Williams, Jeter, obviously all those.
A few more. Even Manny was in wild cards in division
very fair
series,
point.
So.
That's a base hit for Brantley, pulled past the second baseman Hernandez. That'll bring up Bregman. Called strike 3. Bregman retired to close out the top of the 9th. 3 more in the frame. The Altuve home run, the big blow. Jimenez into right field, serves it towards the gap, and that's a base hit for Eloy.
I think you have 2 dynamic lineups.
His place in the game a year ago because of his role in the 2017 sign stealing scandal. He was the bench coach for the Houston Astros. He is extremely close with several of these Astros still.
Bouncing ball to the right side. Altuve's got it. They'll throw to first. For a 5th consecutive season, the Houston Astros are headed to the American League Championship Series. Something done by only 2 franchises in Major League history. It is 5 consecutive trips to baseball's Final Four. They do it in 4 games. They close it out on the road here in Chicago.
Great series by the Houston Astros. Workmanlike, and you see the way they're celebrating. It's not the big dog pile, Wayno. It's just handshakes and hugs. On to the next round. It's what they expect to do in the postseason. They expected to get to the ALCS the last 5 years. Here they are again, and the Red Sox are in for a tough battle against Dusty Baker's Astros.
I think expect was a great word that you just used right there. These guys expected to come in here and win. They got the job done. Everybody had a role to play. Everybody was a hero on given moments. And it's a total team win for them. They should be proud.
Second season for Dusty Baker. And a 2nd straight ALCS under his watch. And Jose Altuve with the exclamation point of this one today, down to Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Adam. Jose Altuve, 5 straight LCS trips for the Houston Astros. Only the 3rd franchise to do it. It's one thing to get to October. It's another to get through October. What is it about the Houston Astros playing this well in October?
You know, I think the good chemistry, and obviously some of the guys have good experience. You know, we've been here for 5 times, and, you know, we just try to pass it to the guys that are getting here the first time. We play as a team. We're a really good team. Like I said earlier, in the series, we don't try to be heroes. We're just trying to win games.
Jose, this season you've heard from fans now in the stands this year, reminders of what happened in 2017, but there was an opponent who mentioned it, Ryan Tepera, the White Sox pitcher. What effect did that have on your club going into today's game?
You know, we show up today. We're playing a really good team, first of all. You know, they can hit and they can pitch. They can pitch really good. And, you know, no matter what happened, we show up today to win the game. You know, we didn't want to go back to Houston and play a game 5 against them because they're really good, you know, and I like the way they're playing. And like I said, we show up today, try to win the game, and I'm really happy and thanks God we won today.
And Jose, now you get a rematch with the Boston Red Sox from the 2018 LCS, and you also get to see your former bench coach, Alex Cora. Tell me about what you expect from the ALCS and the Boston Red Sox.
It's going to be a really good series. Obviously, they're a really good team. They just beat the Tampa Bay Rays, which they won 100 games. The Red Sox, they can hit, they can pitch, play good defense. They know how to play the game. They've been in playoff before, too, so it's going to be fun.
Congratulations. We'll see you in the ALCS.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back to you, Adam.
Tom Verducci, a fabulous job as always. We appreciate all your work. A wonderful job by my booth mates here, AJ Przinsky and Adam Wainwright, the World Series champions. Mitch Smith was our statistician. A wonderful job next to me as well. Altuve and Correa, the tandem that has been together for 60-plus playoff games and has seen a lot of success They are moving on to a 5th consecutive American League Championship Series. For Wayno, AJ, Tom, the wonderful women and men of our crew, Adam Amin, a privilege to be here as always. To Los Angeles and Kevin Burkhardt.